Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. We're just giving a few minutes for people to join. I hope you're enjoying the music. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the webinar. I'm Nermine George. I would like to welcome you on my first webinar. And we have participants from all over the world with children varying from very few months till 20 and 20 something. I've got my daughter with me, Maria, as a moderator for the webinar, and hope she correct me if I'm wrong, if I go on some advice or tell you something. She said, oh, I didn't do it when you were a child, and so on. Okay. We will, first of all, would like to thank you for being here because you're giving time, and time is a valuable resource. So once you give it out, it doesn't come back. So giving time out is, I should thank you for it, and you should thank yourself as well, and pat yourself on the shoulder for showing up, because this says a lot about you as a parent. This space is for us to connect on deeper level, share ideas, find meaningful ways to bond with our children while maintaining our sanity. What to expect today? I'll be talking for about 20-25 minutes after we do a few polls to get the interactive move. And then you can take notes of anything that you sound interesting to you and you want to keep it for later to have a look at it. If you have a question, you can put it in a chat now, whenever Maria will take it and share it with us at the end of the Q&A sessions. Or you can write it down and remember it when we come to the Q&A time. We open the door to discussion at the end of the Q&A time. After the webinar, you will be sent a survey to tell you what happened about the webinar today, and I will appreciate this from you to help me preparing different webinars on the future. Why does it matter to be here today? So we will send the polls.
Okay, I've launched the first poll.
Okay, because parenting isn't solo. I love learning new tips. Okay, and we're waiting for maybe some people saying just here for just a quiet hour away from the kids. Not yet. Okay, we can do the next one, Maria. What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear school holidays? And we have a choices between chaos, joy, survival mood. Are we there? Are we there yet? Bonding time. I'll put everybody to talk just in case if anybody wants to say something or something not working. Okay. And then what's your dream school holiday vibe? Is it peaceful? A mix of play and learning, as long as the kids are happy? Just a week without anyone saying I am bored, packed with fun activities. Okay. We will chat a little bit and then come back to polls. So why does it matter? Because good intentions is not enough. Why is this? Because most of the parents are having good intention of having, being happy with the kids. They love their kids. They want things, but this is not enough. We really can harm our kids sometimes by not being there with them. And we can do mistakes along parenting. We will come sometime to talk about it. Parents can sometimes miss the mark. And here we are in this webinar to raise consciousness about parenting. Life is busy, and we often feel we don't have time for things that truly matter. So we have commitments at work for things to do and around the house, and we want to do a lot of things, but sometimes the time we have is not enough for everything. And do kids understand time? No, little kids, like if you say to a young kid who is like 4, 5, 6, or 7 even, let's do something in 2 hours. 2 hours doesn't mean anything to kids. So they don't have the grasp of what it means 2 hours. And at the same time, we have so many things to do. So we need to create meaningful memories while maintaining kids happy. So sometimes holidays can be really exhausting. Like one of the questions, are we keeping routines during the holidays? That's topic we come to it as well in the Q&A. Do we keep the routines running during holidays? And as people said during the polls, it's time to do create special memory and deep connections. The power of presence. That's a big topic. Because like sometimes we want to be with the kids, but being there with them, it doesn't mean that we are there with them in the same room, in the same house. Being there is to see the world from their eyes. It's like when they are sitting in front of me, I just look at the world from their eyes, questioning how do they feel, how do they see the world, what do they are thinking about. Sometimes we think we know best, but truly, sometimes we don't. So we need to see the world from their eyes. And a lot of time we are multitasking around the house. So we don't have the time to be there in real, like to be in their emotional and space to be there. So we need to encourage the kids to express their feeling and opinions freely. So you can be life coaches with your kids. Like you can say, if they say, for example, why are you doing this? And they say to you, I'm doing it because my friend is doing this. You question, so why your friend is doing this? Or are you gonna do everything your friend doing? Or are you gonna do, when are you gonna stop? Is your friend doing like you were gonna do? So keeping that communication going and keeping digging deeper, it allows the people in the house, mom, dads, kids, to explore values in the house. Values are very important matter really whenever we are talking around our kids, because we think we are teaching them values, but values are things we come together to value in the house. Like if I cannot teach something I am not living. So whenever we are discussing things, we discover the value, we shape that value, and that we all live with it. And whenever we are out and having a good time, we can avoid leading statements like, for example, it's lovely, isn't it? Like we say, we go out on the park, it's like, oh, that's so beautiful, isn't it? Express your own emotions and your own ideas as your own. Saying, like, for example, you can say, I love it here, not it's lovely. Don't make it as a statement of the situation. Just make an invitation. Express yourself in it. I love it here. I think so. I do that. And what do you think? And let them think. Maybe they think it's boring to be in a park, and you think it's lovely. So open the conversation, not in a judgmental way. Why? Like, why do you think that? Not in that manner, but with curiosity. Oh, I thought it's lovely for me, but why do you think it's not? Is boring? They starting expressing themselves, and by that as well. As the kids expressing themselves, they are discovering themselves. With that digging deeper, they dig deeper as well. So we listen, we observe, and we engage without a judgment. We don't know what they're thinking. And at the same time, there is a fine line between being friend with the kids and being a present parent. We are not here to be friends with them. We are here to be a support, to be a safety net for them. So listening, observing, engaging with no judgment, it doesn't mean I am friend with you. No, I am here to support you, but in a meaningful manners. And at the same time, we're maintaining eye contact while having that conversation. Eye contact sometimes is not possible with neurodivergent kids, like for example, autistic kids, they cannot make eye contact. So maintain a calm presence instead. I'll go back to a couple of polls before we move on. So how do you feel if you are talking to someone who is not looking at you? Ignored and frustrated, like I'm talking to a wall, disrespected? I'm totally fine with it. I'm used to it by now. It depends. Maybe they are multitasking. Before we move on to the next part, which is the fun ideas during the holidays, I would like you to do that poll first. Be honest. What's your go survival strategy during school holidays? Screen time, no judgment. Snacks and more snacks. Lots of coffee. Organized chaos is my jam. I haven't figured it out yet. That's why I'm here. You haven't figured it out yet? Not many people have done it. Oh, here we go. Okay. I will continue on sharing. Okay, now we're gonna start the creative ideas. Oh, again, this slide. Okay, we're gonna go back to the creative connection ideas. First thing is to brainstorm. Brainstorm fun. The idea of brainstorming is not just to see what we're gonna do, is brainstorm make the kids feel empowered, valued, listened to. So when we say to the kids, what would you like to do in these holidays? How can we have fun every day? Let them lead the way, because I will feel good about it. You might have already figured it out that, oh, we're going this place, we're going doing this, we're gonna do that. But having the kids jumping in with their ideas make them feel valued in the house. Budget. Very little amount of people talk with the kids about the budgets they have in the family. So some kids think their family have unlimited amount of money that they can spend doing all the things around the world. And some kids think that family are poorer than actually what they are. So because everything is a no in a family, so they believe, oh, my family can't afford anything. So set the budget for the holidays and involve your kids in managing that budget. It's important they are aware of the family finances, not exact figures, but give them an idea of what is allowed and what is not, and what we can and what we can't.
1 second. Can you change the slide, please, so we can see?
You can't see?
No, right now it's on the power of presence.
Oh, I changed. Let me go stop sharing and sharing again.
Yeah, we can see it now. Thank you.
Come back to all. Yeah. Can you see now this one? Me time? Oh, so it stops at some way. Okay, so maybe I'll have to do the... Okay, this one. Can you see the me time?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay. Now? Okay. Me time. Okay, me time is important not just for me, it's for the kids as well. Me time is a time where we rebuild ourselves emotionally, intellectually, and we can build, like we can actually analyze what's going on in our life. So having that me time is important for the kids and for the parents. So discuss the importance of it with the kids and ask them, how can you spend your me time? And I hope they won't say screens, probably they will, but we will come to screen time at the end. But as well for yourself, how would you spend my me time? Let the family understand what is me time and respect the me time. And one-to-one time, like, for example, if you have many children in the house, it's good to spend time with each kids individually. So we are not a collective crowd together, but we have an individual relationship, mom and daughter number one, mom and the son, dad and the daughter, dad and the son. So let's have a one-to-one time and have special bonding between the individuals in the house. Routine. Okay, routine is important for the sanity of our mental health for everybody. It's like when we discuss with client in life coaching, we discuss routine. What do you do for your daily routines? And the same thing with the kids. Routine is good for having a sanity around the house and expectation. So are we keeping the routine during holidays? I would say we need to keep the routine during the holidays with a leeway. So it's not crazy cut off points, but yes, we do keep the routine. Movie night, probably that's something very popular in school holidays. It's like we're having a movie night, and who's preparing the popcorn, and who's turn in the family to choose the movie, and so on. Dance. Okay. I'll tell you an experience we had in our family, and it was a bit horrific for me, but it was fun. We did learn a dance routine during COVID, and actually we videotape it as well. So sometimes that can be some fun around the family, and it's exercise for the whole family to do together, and it does bring a bit of laugh. Art. Some kids are arts, but everybody have some kind of arts to do. Some not everybody like to color. Not everybody want to paint. Not everybody want to do build games, build stuff, Lego. But everybody do have some kind of an art. However, something very important to say here is when your kids plan something, let them plan A to Z. Don't let them jump from something to something, because this is, again, is important for stability of the mental health. Is to when they plan something, they have to plan it how they will start it, the project, and finishing the project. Help your kid to finish projects. A lot of kids do jump from something to something to something without finishing any projects, and that's not very healthy later on in life. Summer camps. There's a lot of summer camps going around. It depends on the topic. Some of them will be about religious summer camps. Some of them will be for scouts. Some of them will be for fitness, and so on. So are you gonna let your kids going into summer camps? Yes, no? That's something to discuss in a family. Hobbies. It's good to explore what are the kids' hobbies, and help them to have hobbies for life. Do they like reading? If they like reading, don't go buy 7, 8, 10 books. Ask them what books are they interested in to buy, and ask them to, like to pick a book to read, and set time when they will read it for, and every day, how long they do it for. So help them thinking about their hobbies, how they will attend their hobbies in a healthy way. Debate evening. That's super interesting, especially in our house. I don't know about you. It's good to have a topic where the family sit around the table to discuss. And it's very healthy that everybody have a different opinion and defend their own opinion. That will develop how we talk together around the family whenever we are not in agreeing on the topic. Theater. Maybe we can do a play night, and then we can let the kids prepare costumes, scenarios, and director, and maybe they will give us a role in the play to go with it. Another popular idea that goes all the time in school holidays is card and board games. When my kids were little, we seen it on replay, like it was something that was going on all day, which is super nightmare, but hey, we had to go through it, but it was nice. So it was fun time for the family. So card and board games are ideas to share in the family. Outing planning. When you are planning an outing, it's good for everybody to plan it together. Some countries, like we are here from different countries, some countries have very expensive outings, so outings will be quite limited for some whenever we live in some countries, but in other countries we can have many outings that doesn't cost the arm and leg. So planning the outing is a topic as well to agree together. It's very important during the holiday we don't feel the weight is on the parents to set everything out for the family. Is when we bring, like we said in the brainstorming in the beginning, is the kids taking part of it so they can do some of the planning, and depend on their age, of course. But it's good that everybody have a responsibility. Are we going away? That's something we plan. Are we going away? What are the preparation? Where are we going? Where are we staying? Maybe we are not going away. So that is something to talk about. Skills, what I mean with it here, like, are we learning something new this holiday as a family or as kids or as parents? Some parents told me before they send their kids to learn plumbing with another family member because they thought it's important for life skill. Are they skills that we can explore? And time, like we say, time is valuable. So if we spend our time doing something valuable and keeping the kids busy, that is a win-win, isn't it? Cooking and baking, another popular topic during the holidays. It's not always the case that the mom and the dad have to prepare the food for the family. Maybe we let the kids take part. Maybe one time they can share with us. Maybe they can clean after we cook. So, and maybe they can do our desserts. Maybe we can help them out, and so on. And again, remember the topic of we start from A to Z. They see things through. It's not like they're coming to do the baking and leave everything floury and the things on the floor, sugar everywhere, and so on. Hobbies repeated again, sorry. Chores around the house. Some places have helpers when we have cleaners coming and do things, but it's very good for the kids to learn that they can do stuff. They have chores to do around the house, to clean their rooms, to tidy. Even if we have cleaners, we say, okay, today let's empty all your wardrobes and go through the clothes we need and we don't need. Let's do clean deeply, something that the cleaner won't do. It's very good that the kids feel belonging in the space they are living in, and they're taking part of that household. Schoolwork. Of course, you won't be the popular parent if you do that in the school holidays, but some kids do need the extra work. So how are we going to approach this topic at home? How are we going to bring that in to do that? Some people I know have private tuition during holidays. Some do it in game style. You will talk to your kids about it. And again, every step of the way, we do talk to kids about it. We don't just assume it, we listen. What else? First, we need to embrace the unexpected. Like,
we
are
didn't
not
see this. No, sorry.
Something fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll share again. So maybe it happens when every time I share, I change the slide. Can you see now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So what else? Embrace the unexpected. Things are not meant to always to go well. We will plan an outing and something will happen and everything will be canceled. It's okay. It's okay to sometimes have beans on toast for dinner. It's okay. Like, I know, like me being as a mom, like everybody, not preparing a healthy, fully nourishing meal will make us feel not the perfect moms. I understand that, but things are not perfect in life, and it's not the end of the world. We can, whenever things are not going well, we just communicate it again. We just don't throw like, oh my God, what happened there? We just say, oh, oops, things happened. Sorry. And we move on and we live with the messy life, which is all right. We talk about better skills, extra work for school. That's a big one. Screen time. How many of us feel like our kids are glued to screens, especially during holidays? And how many of us have tried to cut screen time and ended up in World War III at home? Sorry, you're not alone. This is a challenge almost every parent faces. But here is the thing. Cutting screen time isn't just about taking devices away, but it's about guiding the kids on to build healthier habits, and that start with connection, not control. So, like, for example, we can ask them the question, why we need to cut screen time. Say something like, I want us to have more family time together. I want you to have a chance to explore, play, create memories, and not just scroll through the phones. So when you talk to them about why you want it, they will listen to you. And when kids feel part of the decision, they are less likely to push back. Get them involved in setting limits. Instead of saying, no more screen, ask them, what is a fair amount of screen for you each day during the holidays? So they can limit their own screen time by themselves. They might surprise you with their own reasonable limits. Offer alternatives and make them fun. Don't choose for this one the school work, because it won't be fun. If we take something away, we have to give something back. So brainstorm with your kids what we could do instead of screens. Build a fort, have a dance party, try a new recipe, and model what you want to see. And trust me, all the parents that say, I want my kids to cut screen time, they are themselves glued to their phone. Every time I see that happening is, oh, my kids are never off the phone, but the parents are never off the phone. So if we want to see something, we need to work on it ourselves. So, like, for example, we can set rules, no phone during dinner time. And that will build kind of honesty between the family, because I cannot preach what I cannot live. And progress, not perfection. So finally, give yourself a grace. Screen time won't change overnight. Start with small wins. Maybe cut 30 minutes to a day to have a one screen-free meal, for example. Small changes add up. And let's not aim for screen-free time. In like not three, like one kid will be absolutely not touching their phones. That's not gonna happen. So let's aim for connected, creative families who know how to switch off and switch to each other and sit on the table and talk to each other instead. Another thing is to bring your partner in the fun. As a parent, it's better to communicate. Can you see now the new screen? Okay. Communicate expectation. So share your hopes for the holiday and discuss how we want to support each other through them. It's very important for the kids to see the mom and dad on the same page. It's not that always happening, but it's a healthy way. So we need to talk together first as partners. What do we want this holiday? Maybe we can set some goals to achieve during the holidays. Something else is to plan a date time. It's time for parents. The holidays are not just for the kids. It's for the parents as well to have a good time. So plan some date time. Take 10 minutes away. And 10 minutes away in life as a couple can be feeling like a mini vacation when you are a parent. So don't wait for perfect timing. Just grab the moment. Carve out dedicated time for just the two of you, whether it's a quiet dinner, a morning walk, or a shared hobby. Create a list of things you would like to do together over the holiday, from small moments like coffee on the balcony to bigger adventure. Okay, we're nearly coming near the end. So thank you for your time and openness. And before we move on, I would like to take a moment to visualize the perfect family dynamics in your own home. So just think of how a moment, like maybe take a deep breath in, exhale, and if you want to close your eyes, up to you. I'll keep a few moments of silence for you to visualize what is the perfect family dynamic during the holidays. Take that image in front of you. Getting that image in front of you, think of the feeling you are feeling yourself sitting into that image there. So in order to achieve that image in front of you, you are imagining it. What is one thing you can do different that holiday? We would like to keep the conversation going and share experiences after the holiday. Okay, we keep growing. Of course, this is a free webinar. I'm just gonna not here to pressure you, but invite you to take the next step in your journey as a parent.
We can't see the slide again, but
Oh, we can see this one.
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me go out and in again.
Yeah.
Okay, so we run group coaching for weekly sessions. The regular price is $250, and we have a webinar special that you use the code webinar at the checkout, and that give you £200. And Maria will put the link in the chat. Or we have a one-to-one coaching where you work with me personally on 4 personal one-to-one sessions, and the regular price is $350, and you get a webinar special for $300, and you get a discovery session as well as part of that one. So you get 5 sessions in total. Okay. Now, time for the Q&A. Any question on the chat, Maria? Let me unmute everybody. I see. First, I would like to introduce Shahar Sharif. She is she's a relationship coach, and she's my trainer as well into the INLP Center.
Hi, how are you, Nermine? Which is a great session and a great webinar. So it's very, very effective to me. So the point I got it, which is we have to respect their desire. And the other thing, we have to respect the screen time, because it's kind of, yes, we have to stop your screen, but me, no. So it doesn't make sense to them, which is a new idea came to me. So thank you for the great job you did, and wish you successful coaching as you are.
Thank you so much, Shahar. Okay. Do anybody have any questions? Any idea that you would like to share with us or anything? I would like to thank you all for being here today again, and we'll be in touch again. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you on another webinar. Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.